Sorry about that. That was one of my friends here. But Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I never really I'm not a big fan of Lil Wayne. And I thought he did some good music back in 2007 with Misunderstood, a Millie, he came out with Lollipop, which came out 2009. That was 11 years ago. But Lil Wayne is just kind of crazy. Some of his music is like too profanity. He's weird. I don't like his dreadlocks. I think if maybe he need to cut it off because he's had that I think he's been rapping since 2004 and the 2000s. But he has the dreadlocks. He has tattoos all over his body. He's very dark skinned, completed, dark skinned guy. Also, there's been rumors that he's been suffering from mental illness. Because I can't listen to some of his music. He's very weird. I never met a black guy so weird. I thought Michael Jackson was weird. This guy is beyond weird. Creepy, scary. You know, and he's a multi-millionaire. He's getting all the girls. He's made a music video where he said he's sleeping with all the girls. He's getting all the, he's living a fast life. I did like the music Duffel Bad Boy. Duffel Bad Boy was a good song, which I think came out 2007, 13 years ago when I was a teenager. That was very good. Lately he did How to Love. That's kind of that's the only good song that he ever did was How to Love, which came out in 2011, about 9 years ago. And I kind of, when I saw that video, it was a very emotional because I know that a lot of girls go through so much. Being attractive, a lot of, you're pretty, you're young, you're attractive, then you got these guys bothering you, for guys, girls get hit on by guys all the time. That song was about a girl who, her father went to prison. She was molested when she was a child, a teenager, by her stepfather. Her mother wasn't around. And I think she was molested, boys were bothering her, guys were bothering her at her school. She was sleeping around with guys. She turned to she became a stripper. Because of her, she didn't have education. She couldn't have her mind focused on work and getting a good education and getting a job because she suffered abuse. And I think Lil Wayne had a little, I don't know what he was doing, had a little guitar. I haven't seen the video in 9 years, but it's very emotional. Something I can't really watch because it's very hard to watch that song. Then that's the one that but it's about a woman. She's very light skinned, very attractive, and she was abused by her stepfather. Her father went to prison. Her mother was a drug addict, was on drugs and drinking a lot, wasn't around. So she was molested from her family members or whatever. Her boys at her school were bothering her because she was pretty. Ended up having a baby, and she became a stripper. So, and then I think she finds out that she has AIDS, a disease where she might die. So you feel sorry for the girl, but it tells her life story from her birth to as a grown woman. And this is why I think a lot of black women go into stripping because they had a hard time. You look into a black woman suffer a lot of physical and mental abuse growing up as a child, and they actually turn to that life of stripping. They become gold diggers. They use men. They get angry like Cardi B. Cardi B had a similar life to the girl in the video How to Love. And that's the only song that he did was good. But he's done a lot of rock and roll music, black music. It's really weird. He's done a lot of weird stuff. But I respect the man, the guy. I'm not, picking on him. He has tattoos on his face too. He's a very weird, scary guy. If I saw him, he does a lot of concerts. But if I saw him, I would scream and run. He's really weird, But I couldn't shake his hand. But like I said, but I respect the guy. But the music was good because it actually showed that's the only decent song he's ever made. He's made a couple other decent songs, but this is probably the best song he's ever made where it's not crazy. He's not talking about violence or nothing crazy. Most time he raps about stuff that makes no sense. He even raps about stuff that he takes in other references from movies. He quotes movie stuff and he puts in his songs. There's some very weird stuff going on with Lil Wayne. But How to Love was the only good song that he ever did, and that was very emotional because you felt sorry for that girl, that woman who was a stripper. But then, we pick on strippers, but then we should go back into their past. What happened to that woman? Why did she become a stripper? And why did she become a gold digger? Why is she taking advantage of guys, and why is she abusing guys? Why is she making guys think that she likes them when she doesn't like them? She just wants their money. It kind of it gives you a perspective of why women become evil. Like some women become strippers or prostitutes, or why are gold diggers. Black women, a lot of black women do turn to that kind of lifestyle. And this song actually gives you a perfect insight of why they turn that way. Mr. J here, peace.